This is not a drill. This is not a rumor. This is the single most shocking moment in hip-hop history. And it's unfolding right now before our eyes. Chrissy Lampkin, the woman who has fought for love, endured public humiliation, and stood toe-to-toe with reality TV chaos for decades, has just detonated a bombshell so explosive that the entire internet is trembling. For the very first time, Chrissy has revealed her baby face, and it's not just a simple reveal. It's a storm of hidden truths, leaked audios, and betrayals that no one saw coming. Fans screamed, rivals whispered, and even celebrities who swore they would never comment on Chrissy are now tripping over themselves to react. Why? Because this babyface reveal doesn't just change Chrissy's life, rewrites the entire narrative of love and hip-hop, of Jim Jones, and of every feud that's haunted this couple for years. Insiders claim the reveal wasn't planned, was leaked. A private recording, a hidden photograph, and a whispered confession that got out when Chrissy least expected it. Now, the streets are buzzing. Was this reveal forced by someone close to her? Or did Chrissy herself pull the trigger? To silence the haters once and for all. Brace yourselves, because tonight we're diving headfirst into the chaos. Secret demons, emotional breakdowns, a shocking betrayal from someone inside her circle, and Jim Jones's jaw-dropping reaction that will leave you breathless. Chrissy's babyface is here, but the truth behind it may shatter everything we thought. We knew the internet didn't just get a baby reveal tonight, got a nuclear bomb, detonated right in the heart of hip-hop culture. Chrissy Lampkin, the woman who has been through every betrayal, every messy reunion, every public humiliation on Love and Hip Hop, just showed the world her baby face for the very first time. But here's the kicker. Insiders swear this reveal wasn't supposed to happen. They say it wasn't planned. It wasn't polished. It wasn't some glossy magazine exclusive with candles and perfect lighting. No, this was raw, leaked, and slipped into the world like a crime scene photo at exactly 10:37 p.m. A grainy image hit Twitter. At first, people thought it was fake. The lighting was dim, Chrissy looked exhausted, and in her arms was what appeared to be her baby's wide face exposed for the first time ever. Within minutes, hashtags like #Chris, SYS, baby, #Lampkin leak, and #Jim Jones shock were trending worldwide. The internet froze, blogs exploded, and fans screamed, "This changes everything." Now, here's where the plot thickens, according to insiders. At VH1, Chrissy and Jim were in the middle of negotiating a $1 million deal with a streaming platform for an exclusive baby reveal documentary. That's Rita, a whole cinematic rollout was in the works. But with this leak, that payday just went up in smoke. Someone out there knew exactly what they were doing, and they picked a perfect moment to stab Chrissy in the back. Jim Jones was reportedly furious. Multiple sources say he stormed into a late-night meeting with his team, demanding answers. A leaked audio recording, captured from behind closed doors, blasted across Twitter like wildfire. In it, Jim's voice roared, "If somebody in my circle did this, you're dead to me. Dead." Fans replayed the clip over and over, dissecting every word. His rage was unmistakable. But who was he talking about? Okay. And why did his tone sound like betrayal cut him deeper than a knife? Speculation immediately pointed at Mama Jones. Yes, his own mother. For years, Chrissy and Mama Jones have had a rocky, love-hate relationship full of public spats and ugly arguments. Could Mama Jones really have leaked her own grandchild's photo just to spite Chrissy? Some fans believe it, pointing out her cryptic Facebook post earlier that night where she wrote, "Some people don't deserve the blessings they get." Was that shade? Or was it a confession in plain sight? Meanwhile, paparazzi swarmed Chrissy's Harlem apartment. She was photographed, leaving with swollen eyes, clearly crying, clutching her phone to her ear. Witnesses claim she whispered the chilling words, "They took this from me." Who was on the other end of that call? And more importantly, what exactly was taken from her? The million-dollar deal. The right to tell her own story. Or something. Even darker that we haven't uncovered yet? The drama only escalated when Yandi Smith jumped into the conversation. During her Instagram Live, fans asked her opinion. And Yandi smirked before saying, "Some people just can't control their own story." Instantly, the internet went nuclear. Was Yandi taking a shot at Chrissy? Old wounds between the two were ripped open, and fans swarmed her comments with accusations. "You're messy. Stay out of Chrissy's business. Did you leak it?" Yandi didn't answer, she just kept smiling, like she knew something the world didn't. But the mess wasn't done yet. Late into the night, the Shade Room posted a blurry screenshot of alleged DMs between Chrissy and an unidentified friend. In the messages, Chrissy allegedly wrote, "I never wanted it like this. He doesn't even know the full story." Fans dissected the words line by line. Who was he? Jim Jones. Was Chrissy admitting that Jim himself didn't know the truth about their baby? Or was she talking about someone else entirely? And then came the most explosive leak yet. A 45-second audio clip dropped on Twitter, allegedly recorded during a private phone call. Chrissy's voice was trembling, emotional, raw. In the clip, she whispered, "This baby wasn't supposed to be part of the show. They don't understand. What's at risk?" Her words sent chills down spines across the internet. What was at risk? Why was she so terrified of the baby being tied to the show? Was she hiding a medical condition, a family secret, or something even more scandalous? But it didn't stop there. At the very end of the clip, another voice cut Ina Man's voice. Deep, rough, unmistakable. Fans replayed it hundreds of times and swore it belonged to Jim Jones. And what did he say? Just one chilling word. Enough. That single word broke the internet in half. Was Jim silencing Chrissy? Was he demanding she stop talking? Or was he telling whoever leaked the audio that he'd had enough of their games? The ambiguity only fueled the fire, and conspiracy theories multiplied by morning. Blogs were running headlines like, "Did Jim Jones know the truth all along?" and "Chrissy Lampkin's secret fears exposed." Twitter was a battlefield. Some fans defended Chrissy, calling her a victim of betrayal. Others dragged her, accusing her of lying and manipulating the public. And in the middle of it all, Jim Jones went silent, refusing to post, refusing to comment, fueling suspicions that he was hiding something massive. Insiders whispered to Page Six that Chrissy had been betrayed by someone in her inner circle, someone who stood close enough to capture her most vulnerable moments. Someone who knew she was planning to monetize the reveal, and someone who cashed out by leaking the photo and audio. One source said, "It's Judas energy, threat, betrayal from the inside." And here's where things get truly sinister. Multiple blogs are now reporting that the leak wasn't random, it was a strategic move. According to these reports, a major rival on Love and Hip Hop orchestrated the exposure to ruin Chrissy's big reveal. The name floating around, it's none other than Yandi Smith. Fans claim she's been jealous for years. And now she's seizing the moment to drag Chrissy down. But others believe it was Mama Jones all along, pulling strings in the shadows to remind Chrissy who really runs this family. One viral TikTok even claimed that VH1 producers themselves leaked the photos to stir chaos and boost ratings, knowing that a scandal this juicy would dominate headlines. But the truth might be darker than anyone realizes. Because if Chrissy's own words in that leaked call are to be believed, they don't understand what's at risk, then this isn't just about a baby photo. Okay? This is about a secret that could collapse her entire world. And as fans scrambled to make sense of it all, one final bombshell hit. An anonymous Reddit user dropped a blind item claiming that a major Love and Hip Hop couple is hiding DNA results that will destroy everything. The post didn't name names, but who else could it be about in this moment of chaos? Chrissy and Jim were immediately the prime suspects. The world is left holding its breath. Who betrayed Chrissy? What was she hiding? And why did Jim Jones's single word, enough, sound more like a warning than reassurance? Part 1 ends with a chilling cliffhanger. If the DNA bombshell is real, then everything we thought we knew about Chrissy Lampkin's baby face is a lie, and the person holding the receipts is about to shatter the internet forever. The leaked audio had barely settled when the entire internet went into full-blown hysteria. That one, by sunrise, the fire had spread everywhere. TMZ blasted it across their homepage. The Shade Room ran side-by-side photos of Chrissy crying outside her Harlem apartment next to Mama Jones's cryptic Facebook post. Blogs from Hollywood Unlocked to Lipstick Alley were pushing unverified receipts that threatened to topple everything. Twitter was a war zone. On one side, fans screamed, "Protect Chrissy," while others claimed she was hiding something that could end Jim Jones's legacy forever. Then came the celebrity reactions, each one more explosive than the last. Cardi B jumped on Twitter and wrote, "Chrissy ain't deserve this. Protect her at all costs. Y'all foul." That tweet alone racked up 1 million likes in 2 hours. But then 50 Cent, never one to miss a chance to stir chaos, posted a photo of a baby emoji and wrote, "Jimmy, you in trouble now." Damn. The internet went nuclear. Within minutes, Jim's name was trending above the president. Meanwhile, a gossip blog claimed an anonymous Glam Team insider had spilled tea. That, Chrissy's fear, wasn't about fame or money yet, was about paternity. The insiders alleged, quote, "Chrissy's been scared for years. She's terrified the truth about who that child really belongs to will come out. This leak could expose everything." The reaction was immediate. Fans screamed betrayal. Could it be true? Was Jim not the father? Suddenly, old rumors resurfaced. Whispers about Chrissy's past, men she had been linked to. Questions that nobody dared ask until now. And then screenshots surfaced, grainy but damning. They appeared to show DMs between Chrissy and an unnamed contact. One line jumped off the screen. "I never wanted this to get out like this. He doesn't even know the full story." Fans tore it apart. Who was he, Jim? The baby's alleged real father, or someone else entirely? Blogs went crazy, running headlines like, "Chrissy Lampkin's secret lover." And is Jim Jones in the dark? But the most shocking twist came during Chrissy's late-night Instagram Live. She went live looking broken, pale, clutching her phone like it was the last piece of her sanity. Her voice cracked as she told her fans, "Y'all don't understand what I've been through. They've been trying to destroy me." Her eyes filled with tears. Fans flooded the chat, begging her to explain, to spill everything. And then suddenly, the live stream cut out. The screen went black, but not before one terrifying detail. Viewers swore they heard a male voice in the background shout, "Cut it now!" The internet erupted. Some insisted it was Jim's voice, silencing Chrissy before she went too far. Others believed it was a VH1 producer, terrified she was about to expose contractual secrets that could bankrupt the franchise. As the chaos boiled, Mama Jones finally broke her silence. She went live on Facebook looking deadly serious and said, "Some truths ain't for the world. Some things need to stay buried." Fans exploded. Was Mama Jones admitting she knew the truth? Was she hinting that Chrissy had kept something monstrous from Jim? The comments section was flooded with fire emojis, broken hearts, and desperate pleas for answers. Then, the Shade Room escalated it further. They posted what they called an exclusive leaked photo. This one was sharper than the first. Showed Chrissy holding her baby face in a dimly lit room, but in the background, clear as day, was Jim Jones. And he wasn't smiling. His face was twisted in pure rage. According to insiders, this photo was snapped during a violent argument between the two, moments after the leak first dropped. Sources swore the reveal had triggered a screaming match that nearly ended their relationship that very night. The plot thickened when hours later a full video clip surfaced. Shaky, grainy, filmed like someone was hiding a phone in their pocket, but real enough to make millions gasp. In it, Chrissy is seen sobbing, yelling at someone off camera. "You promised me this would never come out." Her voice cracked like glass. The video cut off as the phone whipped to the floor, but it was enough. Fans screamed betrayal, demanding to know who had broken her trust so viciously, and then the most sinister theory of all emerged. An anonymous Reddit account posted a blind item claiming that VH1 producers themselves had orchestrated the entire leak. The post alleged they wanted chaos. They wanted ratings. They leaked the photo, the audio, the video. Chrissy never saw it coming. Fans ran wild with the theory, pointing to Yandi Smith's smug livestream comment as proof she had been in on the plot. Others claimed Mama Jones had teamed with producers to humiliate Chrissy once and for all. But then, like gasoline on an inferno, another leak hit. This time, it wasn't a photo or an audio clip, was a screenshot of an alleged DNA testing receipt. The names were blurred, the dates hidden, but the implication was unmistakable. Fans screamed that it was proof the baby's paternity was in question. The internet collapsed under the weight of speculation. Was Jim Jones not the father? Was the mystery man? And who leaked such a private, devastating document? The pressure reached boiling point. Jim Jones still refused to post, still refused to speak. His silence was deafening. Celebrities lined up on both sides. Remy Ma wrote, "Stay strong, sis. They can't break you." Nicki Minaj, always cryptic, tweeted, "Y'all ain't ready." For what's next, fans connected the dots, swearing Nicki knew the truth and was hinting at an even darker reveal to come. And then came the bombshell that nobody saw coming. Dumois, the notorious gossip account, dropped a blind item that sent shivers across the industry. It read, "A major love and hip-hop couple has been hiding DNA results for months. If the truth comes out, it will end their empire overnight." They didn't name names, but who else could it be about right now? All fingers pointed straight at Chrissy and Jim. Fans went feral. Twitter spaces were packed with thousands of people screaming theories. TikToks with millions of views broke down every leak. And YouTube channels lit up with speculation that this wasn't just a scandal, it was a full-blown takedown. And just when it felt like the fire couldn't burn any hotter, a new player entered the game. An anonymous hacker account on Twitter posted midnight. Full receipts. DNA doesn't lie. The world is frozen. The countdown has begun. If those receipts drop, everything Chrissy and Jim have built, their love, their legacy, their future could be shattered in one brutal strike. The internet was on fire. Midnight loomed like a doomsday clock, and the hackers' chilling promise, full receipts. DNA doesn't lie, hung over the entire hip-hop world like a curse. Fans weren't sleeping. Twitter was a frenzy with live countdown threads, ticking down the minutes. Instagram Lives popped up with thousands watching, waiting for the bomb to drop. TikTok exploded with theories, piecing together every clip, every screenshot, every shaky video that had surfaced. The sense of dread was suffocating. Something was coming. At 11:47 p.m., the first crack hit. A blurry screenshot appeared online. What? Looked like an email header from a DNA testing clinic. No names, just fragments. Case number 4458. Preliminary results. Not consistent with alleged father. Fans went berserk. Was this real? Who leaked it? And if it was true, was Jim Jones not the father of Chrissy's baby face? By 11:58, chaos reigned. Cardi B went live, visibly shaken, saying, "I don't even want to believe this. It's true? This is foul. This is too much." Across town, Mama Jones mysteriously posted a black screen with the words, "I warned you." That single cryptic message sent fans into meltdown. Was she confirming the worst? Then the clock struck midnight and the hacker delivered. A full PDF file flooded Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Pages of alleged lab results blurred in some places, but clear enough in others to make the world gasp. The child's DNA was matched, but not to Jim Jones. Instead, a mysterious second name appeared, a man with initials only, TR. The internet exploded. Who was TR? Within minutes, theories erupted. A rapper? A producer? A businessman tied to Chrissy's past. Some swore it was an ex from her early days in Harlem. Others speculated it was a reality TV rival. But one thing was undeniable: the receipts suggested Jim Jones was not the biological father. The fallout was instant and brutal. Fans flooded Jim's Instagram with comments, "You knew? Say something, Jimmy. Is this why you said ENOUGH?" His silence became deafening. Chrissy's accounts went dark. No posts, no stories, nothing. People whispered she had shut herself off, barricaded in her apartment, sobbing uncontrollably. But insiders painted a darker picture. According to a source close to the family, Jim Jones confronted Chrissy the moment the receipts hit. Voices were raised, doors slammed, and neighbors allegedly heard Chrissy screaming, "You don't understand, it's not what you think." Jim's voice, equally loud, thundered back, "Then tell me the truth, Chrissy. Tell me right now." Meanwhile, celebrities jumped into the frenzy. Remy Ma posted a prayer emoji with the caption, "Some battles are bigger than the streets." 50 Cent couldn't resist dropping another jab. "DNA don't lie. Damn, Jimmy." Nicki Minaj poured gasoline on the fire, tweeting, "The empire crumbles when secrets ain't kept." Fans dissected her words like scripture. But the most shocking reaction came from Yandy Smith. She went live with a glass of wine in her hand, smirking as she said, "Didn't I tell y'all? Some people can't control their own story." The truth always comes out. Comments exploded with fury. "You did this. Are you TR? You ruined her?" Yandy refused to answer, just sipping her drink as thousands of viewers spammed her feed. As the world spiraled, an even darker theory emerged. On Reddit and Lipstick Alley, posts began claiming that the receipts were doctored, planted to create chaos. According to this theory, the hacker wasn't random, it was hired sabotage, deliberate takedown of Chrissy and Jim by enemies within the industry, who would benefit most from destroying them. Fingers pointed at VH1 producers, rivals like Yandy, and even Mama Jones herself. The conspiracy ran wild. The receipts were real enough to look authentic, but fake enough to ruin Chrissy's life forever. Still, the public didn't care. To them, the DNA file was gospel. And the narrative shifted instantly. Jim Jones wasn't. The father, Chrissy, had lied, and their empire was built on deception. Fans who once cheered her on now turned vicious, flooding her mentions with accusations. "You played Jimmy. You ruined everything. You lied to us." But then a shocking twist flipped everything upside down. At 1:14 a.m., Jim Jones finally broke his silence. He posted a single video to Instagram. Dressed in all black, face pale, eyes bloodshot, he stared into the camera and said, "Y'all think you know the truth, but the truth ain't never been simple. This ain't about DNA. This ain't about who's father to who. This is about betrayal. And trust me, betrayal cuts deeper than blood." Then he ended the video with a chilling line, "The real receipts ain't out yet, but they will be." That cryptic post shattered the internet again. What did he mean by betrayal? Was he accusing Chrissy? Was he accusing Mama Jones? Or was he hinting that the leaked DNA receipts were fake, planted to humiliate them both? Fans went insane, speculating that Jim was preparing to drop his own set of receipts that would flip the story upside down again. By dawn, the city was buzzing. Paparazzi swarmed Harlem, desperate for a glimpse of Chrissy or Jim. Sources claimed Chrissy hadn't slept, breaking down in tears, screaming at her closest friends, "Why are they doing this to me? Who hates me this much?" One insider claimed Chrissy was convinced it was an inside job, whispering, "Someone I trusted sold me out. Someone close." Meanwhile, Mama Jones fanned the flames even more. She posted another cryptic line, "Blood will tell, always." The internet couldn't take it anymore. Was she confirming Jim wasn't the father? Or was she saying the receipts were fake? Nobody knew, but the cruelest twist came last. At 3:32 a.m., the hacker account returned. This time not with documents, but with a video teaser. Grainy, flickering like it was recorded off a monitor. It showed a blurred figure, Chrissy, unmistakably sitting at a table, holding papers. In her hand, her voice, shaky, said, "If this gets out, everything's finished." The clip ended abruptly, replaced by text across the screen. "Full video, coming soon." The world froze. Fans screamed. If that full video dropped, it could confirm everything or destroy Chrissy for good. Jim's warning, "The real receipts ain't out yet," rang louder than ever. Was he bracing for this? Is he ready to unleash his own counterattack? Or had Chrissy's darkest secret finally slipped beyond her control? The cliffhanger couldn't be more brutal. The world is left holding its breath, watching every second, waiting for that video to surface. Will it prove Chrissy innocent, reveal a larger conspiracy, or confirm the betrayal everyone fears? One thing is certain. When that footage drops, the internet will never be the same again. You've just witnessed one of the most shocking, heartbreaking, and chaotic sagas in celebrity history. And the craziest part is it's not over. Now we've seen the leaks, the audio clips, the DNA receipts, and even Jim Jones himself stepping into the fire with chilling words that left the world breathless. But what happens when that full video drops? What happens when the real receipts Jim warned about finally come to light? That's not a moment you can afford to miss. This is bigger than gossip. This is bigger than a scandal. This is the kind of story that rewrites reputations, destroys empires, and exposes betrayals so deep they can't ever be healed. And if you're not locked in, you'll be left behind while the rest of the world is dissecting every frame, every whisper, every devastating revelation in real time. So here's what you need to do right now. Mash that like button to let Chrissy know the world is still watching, still listening, still demanding the truth. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe the DNA receipts are real? Or do you think this is an industry hit job meant to destroy her? Whose side are you really on? Your voice in this moment matters. And above all else, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications this second. Because when the next bomb drops, and trust me, it's coming, you need to be first in line. Miss it and you'll be in the dark while everyone else is living the truth.